Hello, everyone, and welcome to Elegant Collectibles. We are here opening up a box of Secrets of Strixhaven. This is a set that, and it's honestly, it's kind of a tie between this and Lord of the Rings this year for me, as far as the most anticipated for me. I think, what is it, Reality Fracture, or whatever that is later on in this year. I think it'll be pretty good, but I am super stoked about this set. So let's just go ahead, hop into these. I've tried to learn the Japanese cards, but I am not going to be perfect. So we're just going to see how many we can get correct here. But really looking forward to seeing the Silver Scroll treatment in person. I have seen some of the pack openings, and they look amazing. So here we have, let's go ahead and get through these uncommons to Feed the Swarm. Sorry, I'm going to get rid of the commons here. And we're going to have those stacked differently. All right, here we go. Feed the Swarm and Monstrous Rage in English. Very cool. The Mountain. I do really like the lands in this set, with the first rare being Moment of Reckoning. Very expensive sorcery. So not sure how that one's going to go. Abstract Performance from the Commander slot. Traumatic Critique. And which is all right looking. Our first Japanese. Oh, it's a mythic, 1 white and a colorless. Is this the like winds of grace or whatever? I don't know. It's kind of like Cyclonic Rift but white. I think that's what this one is. Very cool. We got a mythic at least. That's in the Japanese. That's awesome. Planar Engineering. I think that's a fantastic card in landfall decks for sure. I do love the Japanese artwork on these cards. That's just the Strixhaven Japanese art just hits perfectly. That's so nice. All right, those are our commons, uncommons, into yeah, Monstrous Growth. I don't know. I think this is the one that gives it's like +2, -1 or something like that. I don't know. Forget that one. Locust Spray in English with our Swamp. That does look really good. Tragedy Feaster for our first rare. Into a Forum Filibuster commander slot. Pensive Professor as our rare. And Pungify for our Mystical Archive. And 8 Cauldron of Essence, rare extended art, foil. All right, I think that's going to be a decent enough rare. I think that can. I think that'll definitely see some play. Okay. We are now going to get through these again. All right, we've got Spell Pierce here as our uncommon Japanese, with another Feed the Swarm, this time in foil. I don't think the other one was foil. We've got a Plains and into the Great Hall of the Biblioplex. I think this is a good land. Fury Gale Flocking. Ooh, Wither Bloom the Balancer. I do think that this is going to be a very popular commander. And honestly, also a very good dragon in the 99 in this type of deck. So any kind of creature-focused deck, I think it's great. So very good mythic there. Let's shift these over a little bit to make room. All right, this one, I'm not sure what it is, but that's sweet looking art. All right, and then Nita, Forum Conciliator. That's what we're going to go with. And then, yeah, a little art card there of Calling Ritual. Very cool. Stamped and everything. Oh, we got another. So it's interesting. The art cards have definitely been worth money in the universes beyond. I'm not sure what that's going to look like for universes within. But hey, you never know. Shared roots. That is a, I don't know. The ink looks off on this, but hey, shared roots good. Ooh, and a stock up in foil. That's a sweet uncommon. Very nice. Forest. Joined resourcers with the secret rendezvous. Turbulent Fin. All right, we got one of the new commander lands. That's sweet. With a Vastland Scavenger. Honestly, I think this guy's pretty good. He's pretty good. With a prismatic ending. Wah, wah. Ooh, all right. We've got a brain freeze here. Definitely could have hit better as far as the card that we got on this, as far as the silver scroll on this one. But man, that does look really pretty. Brain freeze. I do love that. All right, let's set this off to the side. I don't want it to get hurt. On average, you can expect to get one rare and one uncommon from what I've seen, but hey, let's see if we get more. Let's see if we get more. We're really going for that force of will. Honestly, would love just the vampiric tutor. I know everyone would love one of those, but they just look awesome, especially in the Japanese art. Pox Plague, Lorehold Archivist, Practice Offense. This is the one artwork I'm like, really? Eesh. Living in Foil. All right, so we did get a mythic. I don't think this one is super great, and it's a foil, so I mean, it is cool to get it. Ooh, and a Decorum Dissortation. We got another mythic there in the back. Very cool. And this is with a new paradigm mechanic. That paradigm mechanic, I think, is honestly pretty great. I think once people start playing with it, they're going to be like, oh, the value of this is pretty substantial. I know I am going to slide those into some of my decks. I think they have a really good place. All right, so we've got Bulk Up, I believe, here in the Japanese. Knockout Maneuver, Island. Oh, the islands are beautiful. This is the first one of the islands. Yeah, this is the first one. Very nice. Storm Carved Coast for our first rare. Nev, the Practical Dean. You know, this is actually a pretty cool creature. Creatures you control with counters on them have trample. Easy. Whenever you cast your first spell with X in its mana cost each turn, put X +1/+1 counters on Nev. It's one of those that's just like, I think it's really good. I do think it's very useful. Is it better than any other creature you could put in a deck like that? I don't know. We're gonna have to give it a try though. Post-mortem Professor, and then for our whatever, prismatic ending again. Wow, I couldn't think of Mystical Archives and a flashback in the back. Very cool. Oh, didn't mean to put that there. Alrighty. Yeah, no more prismatic endings. I don't want that. I don't want any more. I've already got enough. All right, so let's see. After this one, all right. Oh, this is halfway through. This is halfway through. Let us see what the rest has in store. I don't know what this is. Preordain, maybe. No. Yes. No. Maybe. It's really pretty. Bulk Up. Jeez, that artwork looks so good. So good. Island, and then Blech, Loafing Pest. All right. Ceaseless Conflict, Planar Engineering, Brain Freeze. Hey, we already got you. And then Aziza, the Mage Tower Captain, Jin Sosha. And then an art card here of the Archaic, the Wandering? No. Something Archaic. I'm not sure actually what that is in this set now that I say it out loud. The Dawning Archaic. There we go. All right, we got another stock up. Sweet, with a Helping Hand. Swamp. Ooh, yay! We got one of the. I think this one is the most hyped one. This one and the Demonic Tutor both are, I think, one of the most hyped ones. But Emeritus of Ideation, Mythic, just the regular art foil standard. Very, very sweet pull though. Umbral Expanse. Don't like that land. Ooh, another Emeritus. 2 Emerituses in 1 pack. That's awesome. Extended art this time with a Bring to Light in foil. All right. Geez, that's so pretty. And Monsieur Vane's New Dean. Okay. For the extended art rare. I don't think we've hit super awesome in that back slot. I think that's been a little weak, but man, just getting 2 Emerituses there. That's awesome. Noxious Newt. Essence Knit Scholar. Archaic Agony. Ooh, a braid. I love this art of a braid. Looks really good. Ooh, Repel Calamity. My wife's going to love this one. I'm excited that I pulled one. I wanted to be able to give it to her, give her one of those. All right, we've got the Slumbering Trudge, Pest Rescuer, Conciliator's Duelist, and for our Delio, we've got a Shamanic Revolution non-foil, and then a Dreamroot Cascade. These look pretty. I like them. Very good. And then our Shamanic Revelation. I'm not sure why I'm struggling with Shamanic, whatever. All right. Poisoner's Apprentice, Zemon's Experiment, Prismari Charm. All right, yeah, one of the charms. Surveil 2, then draw a card. Deals 1 damage to each one. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. I mean, it's definitely useful, especially in sealed. That would be good. All right. Return the Favor. Oh, boy. I don't remember, but it looks cool. Island, and we have a road. The new Destroy version of Path to Exile. You just can also choose a Planeswalker with this one. It'll be interesting to see how that one catches on. We've got a Moral Bargain. I mean, it's going to be used, especially in Commander decks all the way around. Can't hurt to have another spot removal. A Moral Bargain into Choreographed Sparks. And for our last, we got a Mythic, a Chroma's Will. Oh, that looks so good. I love that art. Man, that is beautiful. And to a Steal the Show. Very nice. We have 2 packs left. 2 packs left. Silver Quill Charm. Put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. Exile target creature with power 2 or less. Each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life. I think that one's pretty decent. Requisition Raid. I mean, I'm probably going to get comments saying that it's the worst, but whatever. Requisition Raid. Hey, we got the Silver Scroll uncommon here. Very cool. Shoot. Which one is this? Sorry, I'm going to do a quick look. Can we figure out what it is? It's not Bulk Up. Monstrous Rage. It's probably Monstrous Rage. Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love the raised foiling on this. It is so pretty. All right. Let's put it over here with our Brain Freeze. Swamp. Sky Coach Conductor. Gorma the Gullet. What a nasty looking dude. Very, very cool. All right, a Sundown Pass. Very nice. And we got another Brain Freeze. I got 3 Brain Freezes in this box. I don't necessarily have the use for a Brain Freeze. All right, and then we got a Vastland Scavenger and a Spirit Token. All right, last pack. away, go away. I saw a blue. I saw a blue back there. Is it a blue Force of Will? It was also foil. It's probably Pongify. But man, is it a blue Force of Will Mystical Archives? So that is Stargazer, I think. Zombify, very cool. Planes. Into Dawning Archaic. All right, we got another Mythic. Sweet. All righty. With a Scorched Geyser. All right. Yeah, good land. Vicious Rivalry. I think this is a great board wipe that they added. As an additional cost to cast a spell, pay X life, destroy all artifacts and creatures with mana value X or less. I think it's just really good. All right, and then, oh, here we go. Oh, it's Days. Days. No. Oh, well. It is still very pretty with Mind into Matter as our final pack. Ooh, we got a little Silver Quill, the Disputant, there at the very end. All right, so, I mean, as far as these are concerned, we did get the Monstrous Rage here in the Silver Scroll, Brain Freeze, and I mean, that Achroma's Will is gorgeous. It's awesome. A couple of prismatic endings. We got a lot of duplication. And I think this is like Wind's Grace or something. Again, I can't remember the name. I'm sorry, I'm probably just destroying it, but that artwork is beautiful. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me here at Elegant Collectibles. Please like, subscribe. I'm going to be doing another box of this. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay elegant.